playing more of aggressive composition here with the Val and the Raymond, so double gauntlets, and then of course the Raymond axe and the sword from Pavelski's Val. So it should be an interesting combination to see kind of like the difference, right? It's like 2 axes, 2 big weapons, more conventional, and then you have a Val here. So you know, Pavelski looking to kind of bring that electricity with the edge guards potentially.
And definitely you will see that come out. Those gauntlets are definitely going to be influential in this set. Oh, Solarson getting sent out already. Everybody off stage. We're just straight going at it here. What are they doing? Okay, I don't want to jinx anybody. Solarson staying out there forever. All right, everybody back up on stage. That was a crazy interaction here at the beginning of this set. These guys were not afraid at all to go off stage and try and get that early game.
Yeah, damage definitely really even so far, even with an early gimp attempt. Like it's so quick that in twos, like if it doesn't work out, it can definitely be a pretty even game nonetheless, because you do so much damage and you take so much damage attempting those big edge guards.
It's really Pavelski being sent out. His teammate going out there as well. Pavelski getting that nair is going to give him the option to get back up on stage. There we go. Sarme going to get that neutral sig. Oh, they're going to work over here off stage. There we go. Nice recovery coming in through. Rayzox is going to go ahead and break all of that up and take the stock away.
Sarme still holding on to the stock in the deep red percent. That recovery is not enough to close it out either. The nair doesn't confirm into the spear recovery because of the high damage numbers. So now Pavelski, finally losing that stock is Sarme. Pavelski in a 1v1 off stage though. Very quick to turn into a 2v1. Very bad situation, but somehow gets something big, gets the nair, goes with the ground pound, gets another one there anyway. Pavelski doesn't care if he's losing resources off stage, will find a way to reversal and find a way to make it advantageous for the blue team.
They almost got that double stock too. That was so close. What a clutch ground pound from Pavelski. Realizing what his options were, being able to execute, and now he's rushing to get back up on stage here. Solarson gets sent out. Weapon throw is going to stop his momentum. Big recovery coming from Pavelski. Big recovery coming from Sarme coming back up on stage. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, is he going to be able to get around? Pavelski chased him the whole way, made sure he got that extra damage, but is going to catch a Sair to the back and send him off the side of the stage. And Sarme is the healthiest on the map as he tries to retreat underneath.
Yeah, Pavelski willing to take that game of running up close to the axe and trying to contend. Now, somehow using a gravity cancel downlight to mix up the recovery. Pavelski pulling out all the tricks in the book. Sarme losing that stock and Pavelski in a very terrible offstage situation. All too ready with that gravity cancel side stick. Pavelski unable to make it back to the stage as Sarme was just kind of helpless in helping their teammate there, and the 2v1 situation arises, but a big side stick is going to even up the stock count. Now Sarme with the lead. Rayzox is trying to find something here, but Sarme with a big lead.
Yeah, that side sig definitely opened up the lead for him, and this is going to be pretty ugly as he chases Rayzox off stage looking for an option, goes off with a Sair from the gauntlets, but we're going to see Rayzox fight back with a little spear combo. Sarme is going to catch him, catches the read, sends him up to the sky, and Pavelski and Sarme are up 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, for as much as we were like talking about the electricity from the blue team, the red team was really great at holding their own, even in those really scary offstage situations where it's like, okay, my teammate might have gotten edge guard by Pavelski's gauntlets, but we're still going to hold on and capitalize on these big mistakes, and able to make it a 2v1 situation. But that gravity cancel sidelight is side sig from Sarme was so clutch at closing out that stock, catching the jump height, and then catching a jump there with the sidelight into recovery on the gauntlets to take game number 1, which could have been a very bad situation. One big open up. We've seen what Bryn and Ogrim can do in terms of the twos combos, but fortunately for the blue team, they're able to capitalize and win that 2v1.
I'm still tripping off the first stock of that, the first stock of that last game. The interaction, everybody off stage, just axes swinging. That was a lot of fearless Brawlhalla play. As we get into game number 2 here, as we start to break off into neutral and get the opening blows out of the way, Sarme going off stage with a big down sig, reach up to Sair, can't find it. With that gravity cancel side sig, gonna find a recovery at the end of it. Pavelski gonna find a recovery as well, and they are gonna go ahead and confirm that first stop.
And Rayzox pretty rough for wear here, but able to knock the weapon off of Sarme with that recovery. Rayzox looking to shark underneath and create some space for themselves to make the recovery back. It does work out. Pavelski now in pretty high damage, as well as Sarme, as that Bryn is able to close it out with the double knockout, and now the red team having a slight lead here with Rayzox looking pretty healthy on the Bryn.
Absolutely, absolutely. Pavelski coming off. You see that Sayer off that soft platform. Solarson gonna go ahead and get some nice damage off of that axe, but Pavelski gonna send him back over on stage. Now we're gonna see, oh my goodness, just absolutely swinging off stage, trying to catch that damage. A nice finish up from Pavelski. Gonna go ahead and confirm that stock. And all these stocks are pretty tied up except for Solarson now being sent out. He is on his game stock, and Rayzox gonna have to try and rack up some more damage before he is left in this 2v1 situation.
The game slipped away so quickly for the red team with a slight lead, but Solarson loses too, and now Rayzox really has to step up and maybe even pull some attention away from Solarson, because Pavelski is going to look to get that early edge guard, interrupting that big sig. Sarme looking to just create some problems with that classic projectile sig from Raymond. As that is a clean edge guard for the blue team. The weapon toss down is going to force the red team on their last stock. Big damage here for the blue team, and good stuff from Rayzox to interrupt.
Yeah, absolutely. Came in there and broke up that team combo just in time. Sarme coming out, trying to get a little something going unarmed, but he is just going to catch that axe from Rayzox, going to send him out. He is now on his final stock. Pavelski, same thing. Rayzox on him, doing so much work off stage with that axe, shutting down hopes and dreams of coming back to stage.
Smart flowchart from Rayzox, going for the gravity cancel neutral light. Exact same spacing that Pavelski saw Sarme fall to, but then mixes in to cover the low reversal opportunity with a down air. Rayzox playing very, very smart offstage with the axe, but only so much can be done there as your teammate is too high damage. Pavelski and Sarme looking to find this big 2v1 situation. You're at about orange %, so the world's your oyster if you're the blue team here. You're just looking for really any open up as they find a double side air there to close out the game. It's just all business, nothing crazy needed as a double side air comes in for the blue team to force 2-0 situation here in game number 3.
Very, very, very nice. Pavelski's playing really well today.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he really is. Interested to see how far their run can go. But so far, this Val is looking very, very clean today. Nothing to complain about from my end. Solarson and Rayzox definitely need to figure something out. They are so close. These first 2 games, like, it's right there for them to grab it, and they just can't quite make it happen. So hopefully we can see some sort of adjustments going into game number 3, and they don't have to start their elimination bracket run at this early.
Hey, we just saw a reverse 3-0 in the
yes, sir.
match we commentated.
Yes, sir.
So I am all for it here with the 2's reverse 3-0 Dream. Solarson switching over to the Kaya, so switching over to the more conventional one's main they have, as the Ogre wasn't finding the output they were so desiring. But now you have double spear instead of double axe, so you know, trying to disrupt all of the momentum that the blue team's building on the double gauntlets. I feel like spear is going to be very good at, you know, creating that space for the teams to kind of find some comfortability, because they're kind of getting rushed down in a lot of these situations. So red team looking to see some control of this match, especially on Miami Dome with these high soft platforms.
I'll be interested to see if Solarson is doing this for the spear, or if we're going to see some of that boat kit as well. But the extra defense definitely isn't going to hurt. So hopefully he knows something. So far we're seeing the spear go straight to work, nair, recovery, but they caught him up at the top and ended that little run of Solarson losing a very early stock, barely 20 seconds into this game.
I mean, you have to play with fire one time to learn not to touch the stove. Like, that's a big moment there where, you know, you feel yourself too much with the spear. Great conversion there to shut me up, and that works out too. Now they're up a lead. You know what? Never mind. Let them cook, because it was working. Regardless, though, I mean, you have to be very careful when they're on double gauntlets. They're going to be able to KO off the top very early.
Absolutely. Solarson kind of playing this air game, looking to catch something with that spear. Sarme reaching out that soft platform. Big recovery, looking for a follow-up. Couldn't find it. Got reversal just a little bit. Rayzox able to get a little damage in there. Sarme coming up, reversal, down sig, off the side of the stage, looking for another one. He catches that one, and Rayzox going to be sent down. Sarme looking good on this Rayman.
Yeah, I mean, that SIG is going to be so good at creating just a slight timing difference in terms of, you know, when that is going to come out. Instead of a ground pound, it doesn't stall you in the air. You can still move left and right. And that's going to be like a great way to close out, especially when your opponent is, you know, worried about losing that stock. They're over fixating and Ooh, some team damage there is big for the red team now, getting back in the game off of the back of Sarme hitting Pavelski. Double pop-up here.
Rayzox hold down the side. There we go. The dares are going to get it done. Sayre going to finish it up. And that is going to put Sarme on his game as stock. Pavelski barely holding on to his second one. Rayzox looking really good though. It has been so much of that Bryn axe here lately. He's ambitious for some more damage, trying to hunt down Sarme here. Can't find a whole lot. That Sayre is going to confirm Pavelski being taken up off the top. Nice gravity cancel down Sig. Looking for some follow-up. Solarson going to shut it down. Rayzox going down unarmed and putting the feet on him, baby. Going to go ahead and take that stock. That was super clean.
Tapping it in with the classic unarmed gravity cancel down light into ground pound. And the double spear action, basically you could do anything you want. Any of those moves will confirm into Kaya Sigs to close out that game. The red team making a case for the reverse 3-0. Wouldn't that be crazy if we get 2 reverse 3-0s here? That's what they're going to look to do, though.
I'm here for it, BJ. I really, really, really am. Red team definitely, they needed to get something done, and I think that Kaya definitely made enough of a difference to be able to pull that game away from blue team, but now they have to do it again after blue team has seen that Kaya, and that might make it a little bit a little more difficult.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of that game came down to just the spear, and the double spear was causing a lot of problems for the blue team. But now, as the soft platforms go away on Demon Island, I definitely think this is a much better stage for the blue team. So as you know, the double spear with no soft platforms, you got to definitely come up with something big here to continue and force a game 5 situation.
Could not agree more, as Rayzox is doing a really good job keeping this distance. Okay, so Solarson coming up the recovery, catching a little friendly fire there. Pavelski trying to do something with these gauntlets. Everything is kind of very, very slow tempo here at the beginning of this game on Demon Island. Pavelski coming off with the ground pound, getting sent down. No teammate to save him. He is able to get up and get a hand on the side of Demon Island, get those options back, and he is back in center stage to be able to take some more damage from this Solarson spear.
Yeah, Solarson has been lights out with the spear so far. Speaking of which, able to get that stick to convert, and that's going to be 3 stock and 2 for both teams here. Solarson in between the 2, but Sarme without a weapon. Pavelski with the sword looking to find a way to close out the stock on Solarson. Big nice landing Sayre from Rayzox. Yeah, you just have to be, as if there wasn't enough to worry about with the red team, you also have to worry about a random axe Sayre coming out from nowhere and just KOing you. That's so scary.
It absolutely is. Oh my goodness, he caught that? Oh no.
What a save. Clean stuff.
There's no way that everybody made it back up on the stage after that. That was absolutely crazy. Pavelski fighting unarmed, trying to get something going here. Okay, that'll work. A little unarmed knockout. That Sayre is going to catch. Rayzox going to catch the stock off the end of it, but he is going to fall as well. Solarson trying to work that edge unarmed. They're going to get caught in that 2v1 situation. The team combo coming out. Pavelski trying to find his way back down. Neutral light from Solarson. Good, a little, oh my God.
What a conversion.
It's disgusting.
Imagine you just get, you're in punish state, you're looking to juggle your opponents, and then you get caught by a random pop-up and you just get KO'd for it. I mean, that is so crucial. And these situations like this can definitely be all you need to stop the momentum for the reverse 3-0 that's so necessary. The red team now finding a side air on Sarme, able to make it back very slowly here as Pavelski is able to dodge around the 2v1 situation. The Val with the speed is going to be able to move around and kind of evade here. Bad angle for Solarson. Pavelski without a weapon, though, couldn't go for that nair reversal we've been seeing. Rayzox with the axe center stage, able to catch a landing with that cider. Now everyone on their last stock. Solarson closing out Pavelski's last stock with that sig. And now the 2v1 for Sarme looking down the barrel of a game 5. I don't, it's rough. I feel like this 2's team is just too solid. 0 to death.
Yeah, 0-2, bye-bye. Game number 5, they are taking care of us today, BJ. EU taking care of us today. That came down to, you really thought blue team, I mean, they looked like they had the fuel in the tank to get the job done. And Sarme just getting caught in that 2v1 situation. We're going to see that replay here in just a second. It was a very, very nice team combo coming out from blue team. To be able to extend this to game number 5, they are playing out of their minds right now. Here we go. Look, production even going to slow it down. Nice and good for us. Nice follow-up. Catch them with the recovery. Bye-bye. You are not surviving that.
Yeah, great usage of the chase dodge there to position perfectly to true confirm that into the sending up hitbox of that axe recovery. Clean stuff from the red team. If it's a 2v1 situation at any moment, unless you're able to find a stock quickly, you have to be you know, very, very worried in that 2v1 because the red team will just find a 0 to KO off of any opening.
All right, we are dropping into Apocalypse. Game number 5. Who's it gonna be? Solarson, Rayzox, Sarme, and Pavelski. And so far, it looks like a red team is getting the better of these opening interactions, as a blue team with this double gauntlets right now, trying to rack up some fast and early damage.
I feel like one of the things is that like double gauntlets kind of takes a lot of time to get going, where the red team is just able to interrupt with spear eventually, but we're going to be seeing a weapon switch here on the bow now for Solarson's Kaya. The bow very, very solid at anti-airing, but can't really find much there. The weapon toss up into recovery to give some time. Sarme with an attempt to recover, and Rayzox goes too low, but gives the chase dodge and able to interrupt the Nair from coming out, so both red team makes it back. Sarme somehow getting mind games in the chaos of it all, and that's going to be a major swing for the red team as they continue to interrupt. Pavelski can't get anything started on the Val.
Why did he go down there?
I don't know.
I'm gonna be the angry commentator man and be like, what was he doing? Oh my goodness, game 5 situation, winner side, and you go down there and just say, hey, take my stock. Okay, beautiful. Right back down to neutral here on the center of Apocalypse. Sarme reaching with that axe, trying to get something going, rack up some good damage. Nice, a side sig, gonna go ahead and take the stock off of Rayzox.
Big juggle for the blue team here, trying to get back in the game in terms of the damage numbers. Rayzox getting caught in a big gauntlet, open up from Pavelski, but not too much damage on that side. Now the stocks are even, the damage slowly getting better for the blue team here as they're able to get that sidelight into recovery on Solarson. Nice dodge, a way to avoid that axe.
They are adapting very well to losing that early stock, I must admit. They are definitely being patient, bringing this back. Sarme getting a little crazy off stage there. Able to go ahead and touch the side of the stage. Nice Sayer going to go ahead and take the Rayzox off. And that is going to finish up in blue team. I don't know how. It was a blink of an eye, but somehow they are looking much, much better than they were at the beginning of this game.
It's all it takes sometimes is that one big open up and a cleanup from Sarme, but you know, they're up a stock each now. They both have to make it back. Nice recovery save from Pavelski, realizing they have a lot more time because they're closer to the wall. Not quite enough to KO on that recovery, but that Nair surely... Oh, no, it doesn't. Pavelski's still alive, but, you know, worse for wear here. Very deep red, so basically anything will be able to KO Pavelski here. Like, trying to get an edge guard started with that ground pound, getting reversal with the spear recovery.
Such a good dodge staying out of that axe recovery. That is going to finish the stock off of Pavelski, though. Sarme fighting off both members of red team very well on the edge right now. I'm going to go ahead and split them off into 2v1s. Solarson getting sent way out. Teammate there to break it all up. Rayzox, though, going to catch some attacks off of that sword. Send him out with the Sayer. Rayzox able to go ahead and touch the side of the stage. Comes back down to stage with a Dare. And this is back and forth here, but red team, the lights are starting to dim. This edge guard from blue team. Down 6 going to get it done. Recovery's going to finish it up. And Pavelski and Sarme are going to be moving on your winner's side. Solarson and Rayzox, unfortunately, moving down to elimination side.